We are on the Green Belt Clockwise, and right ahead we are reaching our second junction point with Pennsylvania State Route 8. Now at this point, the Green Belt is still running along East Swissvale Avenue, which it will continue to do for about 7/10 of a mile more. Now I want to remind you quickly that that was our second junction with Pennsylvania State Route 8. Remember, we split from Pennsylvania State Route 8 at Allegheny River Boulevard, and so obviously the Green Belt took a longer route to get here. And I will address some of these inefficiencies in the Green Belt routing in another video, another overview video about the Green Belt in the East Hills. But I did want to say that from the intersection with Pennsylvania 8, which is also in fact the old US Route 2230 right-of-way, from that junction of Route 8 until we reach Kennywood Park, which will be in about 4.5 miles, the Green Belt provides a very convenient pathfinder. Besides providing us a convenient path to get to Kennywood Park, the Green Belt here also provides us a route to get to the Cary Furnace site, which hopefully will be redeveloped soon. And when it is redeveloped, it should be a flourishing site. But also, as we cross the Rankin Bridge over the Monongahela River, we will be just a hop, skip, and a jump from the Homestead waterfront, the old Homestead Steelworks. So the Green Belt provides us a key route to get to Homestead. Right now we are in the town of Edgewood. Here's the old Edgewood train station, which hopefully will be used again someday. And as we come around this curve here, we will no longer be on East Swissvale Avenue. Instead, we will be on Edgewood Avenue. There is a West Swissvale Avenue, but it does not connect, it has not connected, I should say, with East Swissvale Avenue for years, as they were severed into two probably over 100 years ago because of the construction of the Pennsylvania Railroad, which the old Edgewood train station was a part of. But like I said just earlier, hopefully eventually rail service will be resumed between Westmoreland County and Pittsburgh, which is desperately needed, and the Edgewood train station can be used again. At this point, we leave Edgewood and we enter the borough of Swissvale, getting even closer to the Monongahela River Valley, where we will use the Rankin Bridge to cross the Monongahela River. From here, the Green Belt Clockwise continues on Edgewood Avenue until Edgewood Avenue comes to an end and merges into South Braddock Avenue. And right up ahead here, we will curve to our left, and then we will merge into South Braddock Avenue. We are still in the borough of Swissvale here. The Green Belt Clockwise will continue to run along South Braddock Avenue from here all the way to when we cross the Rankin Bridge over the Monongahela. I think that one thing we have seen during the course of this cruise on the Green Belt is that even though the Green Belt is only a semicircle arcing through the northern and eastern suburbs, and it's only about maybe 39 miles in length roughly, it does provide a very interesting contrast in the various communities that it visits. Remember earlier that in the Allegheny Valley, more precisely on the North Hill side of the Allegheny Valley. We were in the swanky suburb of Fox Chapel, home to many of the area's wealthiest individuals. Now we're in a more working class part of Swissvale. But soon up ahead we will be entering the town of Rankin, and we will be in an old mill town, a gritty old mill town that reminds us of the historic working class towns that used to dominate the Pittsburgh region. This is not to put Rankin down either, although I think the town is certainly too small to survive on its own and should merge with a neighboring municipality. Rankin does have a lot of the Carey Furnace site, which will become a flourishing place when it's redeveloped. On top of that, there's a beautiful Orthodox church from the Carpathian Russian Diocese on 3rd Avenue in Rankin. The bridge that will cross just up ahead, I understand, is planned to be replaced within a few years. But now as we cross this bridge, we will be in the borough of Rankin. But not for long, because Rankin itself is a very small town, like I mentioned earlier. This is indeed the borough of Rankin here. As we come down the hill here, the Green Belt Clockwise must get into the left lane, because the right lane, I think, will be forced to exit ahead into Braddock. The left lane will continue straight ahead onto the Rankin Bridge towards Homestead and Duquesne. Now we cross the Rankin Bridge over the Monongahela River. The Beltway route to Kennywood Park, you might say. Up ahead here, the Green Belt Clockwise turns left onto River Road. Homestead is to the right, but the Green Belt turns left and takes us up the hill past Kennywood Park. That was the Phantom's Revenge. We just saw a nosedive up ahead, so Kennywood is open today. After all, it is Labor Day. And this is the Green Belt Clockwise continuing as we pass Kennywood Amusement Park, which will be on our left-hand side right ahead.